I guess there's only one way to find out. Let's do it to it, right?
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. All engine running. Liftoff. We have a liftoff.
Roger, 0J, and I feel fine. Liftoff, and the clock has started. Tranquility Base here. The Eagle has landed.
Oh, that's right. It's opening day, boys and girls. It's the best day of the year. Opening day of baseball. You are tuned in to Rice on the Mics. A little late night post-opening day. Energy is wide up, though. Baseball's officially back. Oh, boy. Love it. Don't you just love it? We got a ton to break down, though. Got some bombs in the Bronx. Mets had the chance twice and gave it away. Some great and not so great pitching outings. All the other early storylines that you got, we'll get to them. Don't you worry about it, though. Hitting the full board tonight. Okay? Giants still don't know what they're doing, nor do any of us. We don't know what they're doing. And the Knicks playoff push is just, it's not. I don't know. I'm going to break it down that it don't look good no matter what we're doing. But we'll get into it, boys. No fluff, all fire. Let's get after it. Let's go. Oh my, what a beautiful day it was for some opening day baseball. Man, I mean, I hate to keep harping on it, but is there nothing better? Here, why don't you join me with this, okay? That's right, boys. Crack a beer. Sun is shining. The grill will be fired up soon. It's a glorious day. It's a glorious day. All right, I know you want the meat on the bones. We want the Yankees. We want the Mets. Don't worry, I got plenty to say. Let me get into some other stuff around the league first here. Some of the early games. Baltimore exploded 12 runs today. O'Neal, not O'Neal Cruz. Tyler O'Neal, 6 straight opening days with home runs. That's 6 years in a row hitting a home run on opening day. Plus 450 at the books, by the way. 6 straight years on opening day on a specific day. It's pretty impressive. Just saying, pretty impressive. Oh, and Cedric's not too old Mullins. 2 hits, 2 home runs, 5 ribbies. He might still have it. So don't count me out just yet. Phillies pull it out late. But Gore, Mackenzie Gore. Whoo, that boy put his big boy pants on today. Came out hot. 13 strikeouts of one-hit baseball on opening day. This man said, everybody clear out. Get out. Big Dick's back in town. Here we go. I mean, if you're smart like me, you drafted him in your fantasy baseball leagues in the much later rounds. Kid's going to finish as a top 50, top 40 pitcher this season. Definitely going to be a household name. He's one of those guys that they got from Soto. Nationals, I told you, I said it last podcast. If we're paying attention, too late to get it in now. Over 70.5. Nationals will win 70 games, 71 games. Although they did lose today, though. That's going to be the story of them. They're going to come real close. They're going to be ahead. They're going to be, 1-0. And then as soon as one or two of their starters comes out, the bullpen's going to screw it. So we'll see if I don't know. Maybe they feel like they're in it. Maybe they can go after somebody at the deadline because I know they're not selling. So I mean, if you hold pat, what's the point? Braves put up a solid effort today. Ozzie Albies had a little bit of a good game. But they lost to the Padres. Padres once again prove that they're, a pretty good team. They're holding strong. Machado and Bogarts, and they're here to play too. They're no pushover. Don't forget, they were 1 out away from going to see the Mets in the NLCS last year. 1 out away from beating the Dodgers. But hey, that's all it takes sometimes. And the Marlins at the top of the division. Old Sandy. No, not Sandy Koufax. Sandy Alcantara gets the job done over Mr. Phenom himself, Paul Skeens. Skeens finished with 5 1/3, 7 strikeouts. Alcantara, 4 2/3, also 7 strikeouts. Pretty much identical lines, which is something to be said. The kid, God, they can't get enough of Skeens right now. And rightfully so. Kid's a monster. He's built. But their bullpen came in and just ruined it. Holderman comes in. Oh, God, Holderman. Remember that name? I know some people do. Gave up 2 hits, 2 walks, 2 earned runs. I mean, triples of any number, angel numbers, are supposed to be good luck, but that's not what I think you want to see. Pirates, man, I don't know. They can use a batter. They need one more bopper. O'Neal Cruz is good, but he's good to fire one from shortstop at 101 miles an hour or steal 3 bases. But they need another bopper, man. This isn't fantasy baseball. You gotta build this lineup with a little protection. Gotta get going. All right. And now. Okay, fine. Now, on to the big boys of the evening. The Mets, the season is over. Soto is a bust. We need a new coach. They should have never paid Pete. Is all the things I would say if I was an absolute idiot. Guys, it's game 1 of 162 of year 1 of 15 years with Juan Soto. Okay? The Mets are going to be just fine, boys. It was an ugly swing at a Soto, fair, 100%. For sure it was. Hey, man, he got. That's baseball, man. That's what happens. Hader is a hell of a pitcher, too. We had him on the ropes, and like any good prize fighter, he executed a game plan. He didn't throw one slider that at-bat to Soto. Not one. High fastball, across the chest, fouling stuff off. Okay? It's a tough look. But again, I got him for 15 years. Not too worried about opening day 2025, okay? He'll be fine. And it's a great at-bat by B.A., Baby Acuna. As I'm going to try and start calling him a little B.A., throwback to B.A. Baracus, badass Baracus, little 18 reference for those keeping score at home. And they had their chance. They had their chance the inning before, too. Okay? Worked the walks, beat up the bullpen, got a couple timely hits. 2 outs. Nimmo, first pitch, strikes one. Gets great wood on the bat. Kills it. But he sandlotted him. Hit him right at it. Guy didn't even have to move. Literally watched the ball just fly right into his glove. 2 feet to the right. That goes in the gap. 3-run score. They might even have the lead. Listen, man, that's why we love baseball, though. It's there's winners and there's losers. Baseball is a game of character. It'll build character or it will destroy your character. Okay? So in soccer, team runs around for 90 minutes. We fall on the ground and cry that my leg is broken. And now I get up and I'm ready to go take the kick right away. And then we ran around and it was 1-1 and we tied. And now I'll see you next week for our doubleheader. No, man. Somebody's got to make the pitch to get the guy out, or somebody has to make the swing to be the hero. That's why we love baseball. That's why baseball will always be revered as, the American sport, because there's winners and there's losers, and it shows who can be men. Shows who has the character, the chutzpah, as some would say, to be that guy. You're not that guy, pal. Well, today, Soto wasn't that guy, and Hader was. Next time, I'm sure he'll get the best of him. But boy, oh boy, oh boy, did I hear it from every single Yankee fan today. And I know, I get it. I am a fully admitted, loud, and card-carrying Yankee hater. So I bring it up myself. That's totally fine. I get it. But man, you want to talk about living in rent? Someone's had rent free? Would anyone like to talk about Rodon taking a spill at first when you already have a big pitching problem? God forbid he goes down. Should we talk about Judge going 1 for 4 today with the all-time bloop of bloops singles to left, like off the little tiny bit and just drops in, and he gets a ribby off it and then scores? I mean, Austin Wells, the leadoff catcher. God bless him. That's awesome. I'm actually, no shade. It's pretty impressive. First time a catcher in Yankee history. The team's been around since 1909, since before color TV. And they've never had a catcher lead off. You telling me Joe DiMaggio never let off once, ever? I mean, So, what does he do? Second pitch of the first game of the day. Goes Yabo, just cranks one. I give him credit for that. I'm not going to, except for the fact that it wouldn't have been out in any other stadium. But okay. Okay, cool. Do you guys think Devin Williams will be available for tomorrow's game? This big closer that supposed to, our pitching's rough. We'll come in. We got, not Clay Holmes because, Clay Holmes kind of spit the bit a little bit today, but we'll see. I'm willing to give him a little more than that. Devin Williams comes in. You want him to close the game. He throws 36 pitches on his debut game. Just slider after slider, meatball after meatball, walking guys. Woo! I get it. It's opening day, Yankee Stadium. The adrenaline's pumping. Maybe your location is exactly great. Usually, your velocity goes up. You don't really lose location. So we'll see how that pans out. And I say all this to just give the Yankees a pat on the ass because they won the game. Mets didn't win today. Yankees did. Hey, God bless them. There's 161 more of them. We'll see how we all shake out. Okay. Oh man, I'm just so pumped about this baseball season. You know how it goes. There's gonna be so many crazy things that happen, and I just can't wait to go over them all. Just can't wait to talk to you guys about it. God, isn't baseball just the best? I can't wait. This sunshine and the sound of the bat. Woo! Man. All right. Let's go, boys. Let's go, Mets. All right. I know. I could talk baseball all day. Can't wait to. But we got some other stuff around other leagues here. I'm just going to touch on some NBA stuff and some NFL stuff. Just some local stuff, really. I mean, Jimmy Butler played against Miami in his return to Miami. Actually, at Miami. They got cooked. They lost by 20, man. Jimmy Butler just didn't show up. No Steph in that game, so fine. But, I think everybody and their mother had Jimmy Butler penciled in for a double-double. Jeez, can't talk today. Oy. AD comes back. A couple of podcasts ago, I said that they were shutting him down because Kyrie was hurt and there was no need for him to come back and all good. And AD said, hold on, not so fast. Your boy, who is riddled with injuries, wants to play. And played the Nets, did well, played 24 minutes, 20 minutes, give or take. Had about 15 points, I think, 12 points. So, good comeback. Then proceeded to not play the next night against the Knicks on a back-to-back because there's only 11 games, but coming back from injury, so why would he play on a back-to-back? Tatum, little ankle injury. Oh, there's hope for the Knicks yet. But really, there's not. There's not. I'm sorry. I'm going to say it. I'm going to be that guy. And if I'm wrong, you guys can hold my feet to the fire later. But I'm telling you, the Knicks are primed for a first-round exit this year. You heard it. I said it. I don't want to say it. I don't want to even believe it. I don't want to believe it. But they are. They're primed for a first-round exit. They're the 3 seed. Maybe they're the 3 seed. I don't know. We'll see if they keep losing some games here. But as of right now, they are the 3 seed. With people hurt, leadership problems, who's taking the reins now that Brunson's not there right now. Hart's trying to. It is like, his team. Cat's trying to fit in where he wants. Bridges, I don't think I've ever heard Bridges say 2 words his entire life. They're the 3 seed. So depending on the guys below them, here's who they look to face, okay? Giannis, who it's either win or I'm getting out of this goddamn place. He can't wait to get out of Milwaukee. So that's great. Great motivation. Lillard's hurt, by the way, but great. The Knicks would love to run into that. Or how about a young upstart Detroit team that finally has some star players and a guy by the name of Cade Cunningham, who enough NBA heads know about, but really would be on display on the Knicks playoff level. And this guy can't wait to go 20-10, 20-12, 30-12 a night and just really make a name for himself in the playoffs on national TV. Yeah, did the Knicks want to run into that buzzsaw with Jalen Brunson, who, when he would come back, would, rearing 80% maybe, ankle injury? So that's great. Or, okay, here's behind door number 3, the Indiana Pacers, who for some reason or another, whether they're good or not, it's up for debate, they have the Knicks number. God, Halliburton just loves to show out against the Knicks. So those are your 3 options. Do you want the Greek Freak, who probably would put Mitch in a blender, or just embarrass Cat? You want Cade Cunningham to style all over us? Or, I don't know, Halliburton to go for 20-20 because, that's of course what he would do, and then light up the Garden and be a new Trae Young? I'm telling. Look, I don't want to say it. I don't want to believe it. I don't even want to believe the words that are coming out of my mouth right now. But the Knicks are primed for a first-round exit here, man, and it's not great. It's not great at all. You know what else isn't great at all? The Giants. The New York Football Giants. Oh, boy. Earlier in the week, news breaks that the Giants signed Jameis Winston. Okay, fine. Mr. Pick 6. But hey, you know what? At least he pushes the ball down the field. Him and neighbors maybe, could have some kind of connection. No, but hold your horses. Then like a day later, news breaks that they sign Danger Russ, Mr. Unlimited Wilson. God, so many nicknames. This guy's a loser, man. He's so cooked. Jeez. I can see why he's bounced around so much. Seattle was done with him. It was what it was. Can you imagine him and the Legion of Boom in that locker room together? Can you imagine him and Richard Sherman and Earl Thomas and Cam Chancellor and Brandon Browner and Walter Thurman and Brian Maxwell in that locker room together? God, they must have wanted to rip his head off. Create a new award and then immediately give it to Pete Carroll and then name the award after Pete Carroll after you gave it to him for keeping that locker room together. I mean, geez. All right, fine. Then Russ goes to Denver, okay? He goes to Denver with Mr. Sean, I can fix anything, Sean Payton. And immediately, Payton goes, nope, get him out. 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 Get him out. We don't want him here. Okay. Then turns him into a playoff team. Fine. Okay. Then he moves on to, what's another organization that can handle people? Oh, right. The Steelers. Yeah. With the unmitigated, unregarded champion of fixing shit, Mike Tomlin. Out. Get him out. Now you go to the Giants with Brian Daboll, who's fighting for his life, R. Kelly style. I'm fighting for my life over here. Fighting for his life. That's the mix. That's the mix. That's what you want. And then, by the way, Russ immediately comes out to some form of media, whoever it is, and goes, yeah, I expect to be the opening day starter. I expect to be the starting quarterback of this team. What? You don't think you and Jameis are going to be in at least a little bit of a fight? What a wild ride the New York football is going to be this year. And for once in my life, I get to say that it's not the Jets. Those two are the veterans in the room. Okay, so right now it's Jameis Winston, Russell Wilson, and Tommy DeVito. Okay. So that means one of two things. They are either riding it out, and behind closed doors, Mr. Mara has told them, I know I said I want you guys to win more games or things are going to change, but I expect I'm going to give you guys some leeway. Okay. Or at number 3, the Giants are now going to draft a quarterback too. That's if Shador falls to him. Because Cam's going number 1. Look, the Titans are posturing that, oh, we love him, we're going to take him, whatever. But I guarantee you, they would do anything for someone to move up, and so they can get a king's ransom of picks to move back, so they don't have to draft him, and just roll Will Levis for another year. And let's hit a Giants straight up or something. They could take Travis or take Cam Ward or take a guard or the tight end or even something. Okay, Titans would die for that. But right now, it looks like Ward's going 1, and Dion comes out and goes, yeah, we're hoping for Shador. We're hoping for New York. But Cleveland is still a wild card, man. I mean, they don't have a quarterback on the roster, really, right now. So are they really? Are they going to do it? Who knows? So the Giants are either going to have to, at 3, take Abdul Carter, which is really the good play for Cleveland, because if you put Carter and Myles Garrett together, it's going to be a big problem. Or they're going to have to justify signing Russell Wilson, signing Jameis Winston, and then drafting Shador and having Shador be the third quarterback on the roster, and saying, okay, now sit here and learn. Okay. Learn from Jameis Winston and Russell Wilson. And Russell Wilson, maybe, I guess. But those are the veterans you want in the room to teach this kid. And do not get it twisted. If the Giants start 0-4 again, which they usually do the past 4 or 5 years, the fans are going to be losing their mind for Shador to start. And then it's just going to create this whole new controversy, it's going to be a mess, man. Daboll and Shane have done themselves no favors. They are in up Schitt's Creek without a paddle. They are digging a hole and don't know how to get themselves out. Oy, my Maron. The Giants. God, it's going to be such a mess for them this year. And I maybe I'm wrong, but I really don't think I am. I think I'm pretty strongly convicted on this. It is a perfect storm, George Clooney style, for disaster. All right, y'all. That's going to do it for this one. MLB opening day brought us all the fireworks. Knicks are limping into the playoffs, making us all nervous as hell. And the Giants, man, Sorry, I don't mean to laugh. Man, they still look like I got no idea what the plan is. Whatever. Thanks for tapping in with me, especially on this late night, day late drop. I appreciate every single one of you out there rocking with me with the Rice and the Mikes podcast. If you're feeling the show, make sure you follow on all the socials. RICEONTHERADIO. That's right. Rice on the radio. Share it with a friend. Keep the word moving forward, boys. I'm trying to grow the show. It starts with you. Keep writing in, too. I swear, I know I keep saying it and I'll hold myself accountable. I promise. I will fit you guys' questions in, okay? I feel like a radio host. Too many people on hold. I promise I'll get to you. I promise. Anyway. In the meantime, tell someone you love them. Check in on your people. There's a lot of noise out there in the world, so be a little light when you can, you know? Spread some good energy, and I'll catch you next week. Same mic, same big loud energy. Till then, be easy. Peace.